Alright, y'all. I've got a pod test to do. Check this one out. This is the red Brazilian Ghost, the real deal. I found out today, I have red ones and I have brown ones. I found out today that they also have an orange variation. I'm not sure which one is hotter. I've never ate a whole one of these. I've ate part of one, and all the talk today, and just put me in the mood to see how they do. Anyways, let's get straight to it. Let's cut this baby open. I have not even split the two halves apart, and it is extremely aromatic. Lots and lots of smell. Lots of smell. Actually smell really good. Let y'all see that senna there. I told a guy earlier, to me, they smell and taste a lot like the Moruga scorpion. I'm expecting this to be extremely hot, but we'll give it a shot. Get something to drink first. Remember, kids, try this at home. Cheers. Yeah. Now that I've had the opportunity to eat a whole one, not just a taste of it, Definitely kind of smell like a Moruga when I open it up. To me. But so do a lot of them. But to me it doesn't taste like a Moruga. Not anymore. I tried just a piece of one. It's definitely not bitter. I like it. I like the taste of it. Pretty good flavor. Good heat. We've had some real cooler weather, so I'm sure this is not as hot as it gets, although it is very hot, mainly on the tongue. The tongue, and it feels like around the gum line. Still building. Wow, that's a pretty hot pepper. I do like it though. It's neat when you get to taste the whole thing versus just a little part of one. That you really get the whole flavor and not just a hint. A hint you can sometimes confuse, but you get the whole pepper. This is a really good pepper. The heat comes on pretty quick and it's still building. I don't think that it's peaked yet. Not bitter at all. Not even the least bit bitter. Wow, that's a really good tasting pepper. I still got to give it to Mr. Ed Curry. I like the Carolina Reaper still. That's still my favorite. Heat-wise, taste-wise, everything is just, that's a perfect pepper to me. I think it's peaked now. Nose is starting to, sinuses are starting to break up, starting to clear. Yeah. Nothing bitter about that one. I kind of get that Moruga accent in it. I can still taste the pepper. To me, I can also taste a little bit of the ghost in it. I kind of get to me now, y'all might taste it and think something different. I kind of get that slight, I don't know how to describe it, maybe smoky-ish kind of flavor. It's not much of a creeper. As soon as I started chewing it and moving it around my mouth, I started feeling heat. It was a very gradual build, though. It's definitely peaked now. In my opinion, I know they say that different colors of peppers sometimes are hotter than others, and yes, I know that this is an unstable variety, and so I know as being that, you know, you're going to get heat variances, probably kind of great, you know, one pepper to the other. But just as it stands right now, I ate half of a brown Brazilian, and it was way hotter than this. Way hotter. I definitely say that the red Brazilian is would not be a good one to open up with. You definitely need to start a little bit lower than this. There's some nose running. Oh, I was waiting on it to catch up. I will say that the brown one, the brown one that I ate was easily, to me, felt like at least half a times hotter than this pepper, maybe a little more to me. And I remember that it got me really good in the back of the throat. To me, the red did not taste completely the same as the brown. But still a really good pepper. I'm impressed. I am definitely a novice sauce maker. I'm not that talented yet. I mean, I shouldn't say talented. I don't have the knowledge of all the seasonings and flavors that are out there. Like, I'm really excited about this one. Mr. Dooley, I think that you can really do something with this one. I'm really hoping you make some of that teriyaki with this one. I think this would be killer in it. Either the brown or the red, either one you want to use. As of right now, though, heat-wise, the brown one I put above the red one. Taste-wise, I put the red one above the brown one. Although the brown one didn't taste horrible. That's pretty good pepper. Pretty good pepper. I could eat some more of them. I think gradually as I go on with this, I'll start being able to swallow them a little more. Right now, my stomach is still really sensitive to these. My mouth is catching up, but my gut hadn't yet. That's pretty good. Well, I got a little work to do out there in the garden before it gets too incredibly late for me. I'm sure it's not that late for me yet. For y'all, I'm sure most of y'all probably already in bed. I never pronounce this man's name right. Never. I've heard it many times, and I still can't pronounce it right. But I can get his first name. It's Ravi, Dr. Ravi Zacharias, or Zacharias, I think is what his name is, his last name. This week, I've been talking with a lot of people who are atheists. This has been an atheist week for me. I probably talked to, which is a lot for me, maybe not for other people, but for me, 4 or 5 atheists, is a lot to talk to in just a few days, and the week's not even over yet. It's only been 3 days. Well, Dr. Ravi, he said something to me, or said something in a book that I read, not to me personally. Definitely spoke to me, though. And he was speaking about atheism. Whenever I talk with an atheist, they just about always tell me the same thing. That based off of the evidence, they find that there is no proof of a God. Well, Dr. Ravi said it pretty well. He said that atheism is not the acceptance of evidence. It's not. Basically, he just said it's not the acceptance of the evidence. It's a denial of the evidence. This entire world, you can't. I can't quite grasp how somebody can look at this world and not intellectually, spiritually, emotionally think that and feel that there has to be a creator. Nothing cannot make something. But something can make something out of nothing. And that something is God. And I choose to believe the God of the Bible. I find that Christianity, or should I say, faith in Jesus and what Jesus has to offer, is completely unique in comparison to every other religion that I've ever studied. And I've studied a few different ones. I'm not an expert, but I've studied a few different ones, and I find that Jesus, belief in Jesus and salvation through faith in Jesus Christ alone, there's no more unique of a book than the Bible. Anyways, it's kind of cooled down now. I was hoping it might last a little longer. Anyways, y'all, peace out. God bless.